Right now, we're watching a weird shift in social media happen in real time. People who don't even exist are building real audiences and landing real brand deals. And the way they're doing that is by creating AI influencers. So I decided to put it to the test. In less than an hour, I built a fully branded influencer, generated a week's worth of content, and set up the monetization, all without leaving a single platform. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the entire process, meaning by the time we're finished, you will be ready to launch your own live monetized AI influencer. The foundation of any AI influencer is the look itself, and if you don't have full control over how they appear, you're going to end up with something generic that blends into everything else on the platform. Now, I tested a bunch of different tools for this, and the problem with most of them is that they're either too basic, giving you maybe 5 or 6 options to customize, or they're general purpose AI tools that weren't built for this specific use case. What I ended up settling on is a platform called Higgsfield, which you can find in the description below. They have a dedicated AI influencer workflow, which you can access right from the homepage. I'll click on that, and it launches the influencer builder. On the right-hand side, you'll see a ton of customization options, and this is where Higgsfield separates itself from other AI influencer tools, because the level of control here is genuinely surprising. I'll start with the basics. Character type is set to human, but you can go with elf, alien, or even things like octopus or mantis if you want something that stands out. For now, I'm keeping it realistic. Gender, I'll select female. Ethnicity, I'll go with mixed. Then I have a color picker for skin tone where I can dial in exactly what I want. Eye color has options most tools don't give you, things like amber, gray, or even stylized choices like black solid or white blind if you're going for something more artistic. Skin conditions let me add freckles, vitiligo, birthmarks, scars, or albinism. These small details are what make an AI influencer feel like an actual person instead of a generic AI face. Age has 3 options: adult, mature, and senior. I'll stick with adult. Then there's advanced settings, which opens up face, body, and style. This is where you can get granular with things like eye type, mouth details, skin material, surface patterns, body type, tattoos, and render style. It's all very visual, so you can just look at the options on screen to see what they do. Once I have everything dialed in, I click generate, and Higgsfield creates my influencer based on all the parameters I selected. The result matches exactly what I built. Every detail I added shows up in the final image, which means I have an influencer that looks like no one else's. Now, to test the limits of Higgsfield, I'm also going to create a second influencer, and for this one, I'm going to have a bit of fun. I'll click create new right here, and I'm selecting crocodile as my character type. Gender, male. Ethnicity, Asian. Skin color pushed toward a deep green. Eye color, red. Skin conditions, vitiligo, just to see how it looks against the scales. In advanced settings, I'm adding sharp teeth, a forked tongue, reptile eyes, and stripes for this surface pattern. Athletic body, tattoos, and hyper-realistic rendering. I click generate, and here's what we get. It's a hyper-realistic crocodile humanoid with red reptile eyes, striped scales, vitiligo patches, tattoos, and sharp teeth. It nailed every single detail I added. That's the level of creative control you have here. Now, I have 2 influencers ready, but if something isn't quite right, or I want to put them in specific settings, I can refine them further. The influencer builder gets you most of the way there, but sometimes you want to make specific changes or put your influencer in a particular setting without rebuilding from scratch. Higgsfield has an editing option exactly for this. I'll select my influencer and click the customize button, which redirects me to the image generator, where the best model, Nano Banana Pro, is already selected. A text box appears where I can describe any changes I want in plain text. I'll type standing in a modern apartment wearing a casual white sweater, soft morning light from the window. Higgsfield generates a new version with all the changes applied, but the face of my influencer stays completely unchanged. This is how you create variety without starting over. One influencer, endless scenes, outfits, and locations. Each variation takes seconds to set up. Let me try the same with my crocodile influencer. I'll type standing in a nightclub, neon lighting, wearing a leather jacket. The new scene generates with the same crocodile, now in a completely different setting. The scales are identical, the vitiligo pattern carried over, all the weird details stayed intact. It actually delivered on the consistency. Now I have a library of images featuring consistent influencers in multiple situations, but images alone aren't going to build an audience on TikTok or Reels. I need video content, and Higgsfield handles that too. By the way, I've linked Higgsfield AI in the description below. I recommend opening it up right now so you can build alongside me. It makes the learning process much faster, and you'll walk away from this video with your first influencer ready to go. The fastest way to create AI influencer videos isn't generating motion from scratch. It's taking motion that already exists and applying your influencer to it. In Higgsfield, I select one of my influencer images and click the video button. This opens the motion sync workflow. The platform shows me a library of preloaded videos I can use. I'll select this one where someone is performing a viral dance that's been going around. I choose my influencer image, select the video as the motion source, and pick whether I want the background to come from the original video or from my image. I'll go with the video background to keep the scene realistic. For quality, I can switch between 720p and 1080p. I'll go with 1080p for the best output. Below that, there's also an option to add a custom prompt if you want more control over the output, but that's totally optional, so I'm going to skip it and press generate. Higgsfield takes the movement from the source video and applies monetize it to my AI influencer. The result is my influencer performing the exact same dance with her face and features intact. The output looks natural because the motion is real. It came from an actual person moving in an actual video. Higgsfield just swapped who's performing it. Let me try the crocodile. Same process, select the image, click video, upload a trending dance, set quality to 1080p, keep the background, and generate. And here's the result. The crocodile influencer is performing a viral TikTok dance with all the weird features still perfectly in place. The stripes, the teeth, the reptile eyes, everything stayed consistent through the motion sync. This is significantly faster than trying to prompt AI video generation from text, and the results are more reliable. But the real power comes from uploading your own source videos, which brings me to a strategy that makes going viral almost effortless. The AI influencers getting the most views aren't inventing new content formats. They're using trends that are already working. TikTok constantly has new song trends, dance trends, and format trends that blow up for a week or two and then die down. And that's perfect for AI influencers because you can generate content for any trend the moment you spot it. When you use a trending sound and a trending format, you're working with the algorithm instead of against it. TikTok and Instagram actively push content that uses trending audio because it keeps users on the platform longer. So your video isn't just competing for attention, it's being favored by the platform itself. The workflow is simple. When you spot a specific dance going viral, download that exact video. That specific video has whatever combination of timing, energy, and movement that made it blow up. So that's the one you want. Download it without the platform watermark. There are free tools online that do this in seconds. Then upload it to Higgsfield as your motion source and generate your version with your AI influencer. And look at this result. The movement is identical to what made the original go viral, but the face is an influencer no one has ever seen before. This is the fastest path to content that actually performs. But creating content is only half of it. The other half is getting paid for it, and Higgsfield has a program specifically for that. Most AI tools stop at generation. You create the content and then you're on your own figuring out how to monetize it. Higgsfield built something directly into the platform to solve that. It's called Higgsfield Earn. You create AI videos using Higgsfield, post them to social media, and earn money based on how the content performs. To set it up, go back to the Higgsfield homepage and click on Higgsfield Earn. Connect your Instagram or TikTok, and verification happens automatically without any applications or approval queues. Once you're connected, create your content, post it as a reel or TikTok, tag Higgsfield and include their hashtag, then paste the link into your Earn dashboard. The system tracks your views and updates your earnings in real time. Keep your account public, don't edit the caption after submitting, and make sure the tags are included. Follow those rules and every piece of content qualifies. What makes this interesting is that you don't need an existing audience. You're earning based on individual video performance, so a new account with one viral video earns the same as an established account. The only reason going viral while also earning money is even possible in the first place is because Higgsfield keeps everything connected. You're not jumping between different tools for influencer creation, image editing, video generation, and monetization. It's all in one place, which means nothing breaks along the way. If you want to create your own AI influencer and start earning from your content, I've left a link to Higgsfield in the description below. Follow the workflow I just showed you, and you'll have your first video ready to post today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.